There are two sisters who just can't stop scoring goals.
Sen här kommer hon igen, Chawinga, titta på det där! Tabitha Chawinga och det är 3-0.
Chawinga, open in the box, and the lead goes back to Kansas City by 2!
Tabitha Chawinga, et la parade! Et le but, la voilà! Le premier but à domicile de Tabitha Chawinga!
Got away from Anderson, Chawinga! Chawinga!
Sisters Tabitha and Temwa Chawinga grew up in a family of 5 daughters, acquiring their passion for football from their father. As the older sibling by 2 years, Tabitha often led the way in their football journeys. Over 5 remarkable years in Malawi's capital, Tabitha impressed with her scoring proficiency, netting an incredible 83 goals in just 24 matches. And in 2014, Tabitha took the first major step in her career, signing a professional contract with Swedish side. This signing marked history as it made Tabitha the first female footballer from Malawi to play in Europe. Despite the more challenging competitive environment, Tabitha kept scoring. After a successful first year, netting 39 goals in 17 games that season and winning the Junior Player of the Year award for that region. She signed with Kvarnsvedens and continued her success, scoring 43 goals and leading the team to promotion to the top division of Swedish football. In the end, Tabitha played in Sweden for 4 seasons, scoring a total of 123 goals in 87 games. Meanwhile, back in Malawi, Temwa was starting to establish herself as a future football star. Recognizing her younger sister's talent, back in 2013 when Tabitha was still playing for DD Sunshine, she recommended Temwa to the team, the first of 3 times the sisters would play in the same team together. After initially playing with DD Sunshine, Temwa eventually joined another local team, and there, Temwa scored 29 goals in, yes, you are reading that correctly, 3 matches. Temwa was averaging nearly 10 goals a game. Needless to say, it was clear Temwa needed a bigger challenge. And so, this led to the second time in which Temwa would be reunited with her sister, this time joining Tabitha in Sweden. Temwa and Tabitha would play together for 1 season in Sweden before Tabitha decided to take another big step in her career and move to play in China. Setting a Swedish record-breaking transfer fee, Tabitha moved to China, where she won the Golden Boot in her first season, won Player of the Season in 2018 and 2019, won multiple league titles, as well as won the Chinese Championship, Chinese Cup, and the Chinese Super Cup. After 4 years in the league, Tabitha finished with 86 goals in 73 games played. But what about Temwa? Well, after her own successful stint in Sweden, where she scored 55 goals in 57 games from 2017 to 2019, Temwa followed in her sister's footsteps and moved to China. And after 2 seasons with Wuhan, the 2 sisters were, yes, you guessed it, reunited again. But this time with Tabitha making the move to join Temwa on Wuhan. This was Tabitha's final season in China, and it was a perfect ending, winning the league with her sister. For Temwa, her 3 years in China were just as impressive as Tabitha's, scoring 83 goals in 84 games. And in 2023, her final year in China, she won the IFFHS Women's Best Goal Scorer Award, which was awarded to the player who scored the most goals in 2023. Remarkably, Temwa scored 63 goals across the Chinese League, Chinese Cup games, and international matches with Malawi. Now, while Temwa was making history in China, Tabitha was lighting up Serie A. In the 2022-23 season, she joined Inter Milan on loan and wasted no time proving her class. She walked away with the Golden Boot, tallying 23 goals and 8 assists in just 23 games. I can't remember the last time a lone player came to a league and won the Golden Boot Award. It is unheard of. And yet Tabitha did it not once, but twice. Because after her successful season in Italy, Tabitha was sent out on another loan, but this time to Paris Saint-Germain, PSG. From her first professional contract in 2014 to 9 years later, Tabitha had finally signed with a top team in a top 5 league. And if you thought things would finally get tough for her, well, it did not. With PSG, Tabitha netted 18 goals in 19 games, making her the top goal scorer in the French league. This successful season saw the loanee win France's National Professional Footballers Player of the Year award and the Division I Feminine Player of the Year award. Now, if you made it this far in the video, you are finally being rewarded with a Temwa Chawinga highlights package. Unfortunately, I could not find any highlights of Temwa from her time in Sweden or China. But you know what? That is okay, because I saved the best for last. After 3 incredible years in China, Temwa signed the biggest contract of her career, joining Kansas City Current in the NWSL. This marked a huge milestone for the Chawinga sisters, as both Tabitha and Temwa reached the pinnacle of women's football, competing in 2 of the top 5 leagues in the world. And if there were any doubts on whether Temwa would be able to maintain her goal-scoring prowess in the United States, well, those doubts were quickly silenced.
She's in the clear. It's Chawinga. 1-on-1. And she's done it. Zillow? Julie Jessendarian, have you covered. Chawinga, shoots! It's in! Temwa Chawinga! The record is hers. 19 goals this season.
In the 2024 season, Temwa was dominant, winning Player of the Month 3 times. Her team won the NWSL Liga MX Summer Cup. She was the first player in NWSL history to score 20 goals, which won her the Golden Boot Award. And finally, all of these achievements led to Temwa being crowned the 2024 NWSL Most Valuable Player. Tabitha and Temwa Chawinga are extraordinary talents in women's football, consistently proving their goal-scoring brilliance at every level and in every continent. Their skill, dedication, and impact on the global stage make them truly stand-out players. I can't wait to see what's next in their journey, and who knows, there may be more top scorer titles they might add to their collection.